Well, good evening, folks. Thank you all for coming out tonight. How's everybody doing?
Woo!
All right, excellent. Well, we are thrilled to have you here. I'd like to welcome you all to Hale Reservation, where a place that's pretty special to a lot of us, where we run all sorts of great programs. But tonight, we do something that we've just been starting, and that is a little music series, and we're thrilled you all could be here. My name's Arnold. I not only get to work at Hale, but I also have this passion for music. And we sort of decided at Hale that we wanted to start to bring that alive and make that part of what we're doing. And so we appreciate you all showing up tonight and being a part of this project that we're working on. We really feel strongly that music is a powerful tool. It's a tool that speaks to people in many different ways. And I often think of music as something that ends up in the middle of a room that many of us get to listen to, but we all interpret it our own way. And tonight we'll have a bunch of artists that will share with us their music, their style, the way they present music. And music is this great thing that sort of knows no boundary. It's a language that we all can understand and appreciate. And we're thrilled that you'll be here to hear this with us tonight. We also are pleased to have Westwood Media Center with us. They're doing a little video production tonight, so this will not only be tonight, but this will be lasting on and on from here on. So we thank them for being here as well. I'm going to get us started. We have some great performers tonight. Josie Lauder will be joining us a little bit later. Zach Bowles will be joining us. But we're going to start tonight with someone who's already standing here. She's very eagerly, just so you know, she's actually been on stage since about 9 this morning. She's been standing right here the whole time.
I'm holding my spot.
She's been waiting. Yeah, she said, I want to go first. No, Sarah Kolb. Sarah will be joining us. And her brother Ben is going to step in and play a few songs partway through her set. But Sarah, I want to tell you a little bit about Sarah before we get started. Sarah, the Noise magazine says, Sarah Kolb has the kind of voice that is perfectly suited for the bluesy rock thing, sweet, sultry, but with grit around the edges.
You're supposed to set the expectations low.
You just wait. Hold on just a second. Janis Joplin was one of my musical goddesses, and Sarah and her music sure have similar flavor. I love the taste, and that's from Deep WBUR after they heard Sarah. But here's the one I like the most, Sarah, and I'm going to tell you the truth. Sarah didn't send this to me. I dug this one out. In the words of one of Sarah's Jamaica Plain neighbors, just before calling a noise complaint to the police department, wow, this girl has a serious set of pipes. You may have to tell us a little later about the noise complaint and what happened. Was this is? It sounds like there's a lot of festivities at home.
Comment.
No comment. She says no comment. Ladies and gentlemen, Sarah Kolb.
Thanks so much. All right, I'm not sure this is on yet. Thanks so much, Eric. It's a real pleasure to be here tonight. This is such a beautiful space. I'm just going to get going so we can get started. This song's called Don't Wanna Wait, and it's not the Dawson's Creek theme song, just if you were worried. You think if you just hold out, you'll get it in the air. Your mama's good looks and your dad's Mercedes Benz. You think if you wait around, it'll all make sense. The person you're supposed to be will be the present tense. And I don't wanna wait for you to figure it out. I know what I want, and there's only right now. You think that your story is yet to begin, and there's some greater purpose for all your for real. I wish that for just one time you could stand inside my shoes, and maybe in that moment you'd find yourself a fool. And I don't wanna wait for you to figure it out. I know what I want, and there's only right now. And I don't wanna wait for you to get there on your own. Find yourself in the mirror, find me long ago. You bury your head way down deep in the sand. You wanna feel compelled, but you just won't comprehend that I don't wanna wait for you to figure it out. I know what I want, and there's only right now. And I don't wanna wait, I don't wanna wait, I don't wanna wait for you. I know what I want, and it's you. Thanks so much, guys. It's been a really long time since I've just accompanied myself. I play with a band, and usually I get to just be hands-free, and so be patient with me. This song is sort of about Carpe Diem. This is called Carried Away. You pull that blanket over your head and you lean back from the edge. Look for time to sort it out, but you ain't got it. Gazing in the water, you might begin to lose the light. You could drown in your reflection, holding on that tight. Are you looking for? Are you looking for someone to carry you away? Well, baby, just don't work that way. You think if only I could get just a little distance yet, I could see with clear eyes where I'm going. You wait for resistance to clear, wipe away the fear, can't see the sun from behind your own shadow. Yeah, are you waiting for a sign? Are you waiting for someone to carry you away? Well, baby, just don't work that way. Dreams that float around your head, whisper like the dead, taunting you to let go of tomorrow, ever wanting it to be something you can't see, so you never know just what you're missing. Yeah, are you waiting for? Are you waiting for someone to carry you away? Well, baby, it just don't work that way. Are you right, I think I'm going to do one more before I bring one of my favorite new singer-songwriters up. This one's called Down. I can see where this is going. Your colors are all shown. You better go on away. That's all there is to say. What you stand to lose, I couldn't even stand to bear. Darling, it's way past fair, so we'd better leave it there. It doesn't even feel that road. With us it's always been that way. So that's all there is to say. Well, I could look at you and know just what I came here to do. You could never love me that way. All that leaves is walk away. Oh, baby. All that leaves is walk away. All that leaves is walk away. Thank you. Keep that applause coming for my brother, the awesome Ben Kolb. Keep the love in the room. No, you do this. That's for
Hey everybody. Couple of these, I don't know, not too used to playing them on acoustic. I mostly just play these to myself on electric, but I don't know, bear with me. Here goes. you got 'em all figured out. Avant-garde alley cats, psychedelic souls, and sicko fans. Watchtower in your corner, I guess we look like ants. What a terrible show and tell, I'm standing over where you fell. If I broke down walls and I tore you open, ain't no loss if you don't bleed out. If I broke down walls and tore you open, ain't no loss if you don't bleed out. Rattling change as we walk in the park, sipping on that paper bag. You know that life's just one big party and ain't no going stag. Overstep my boundaries, I'm crawling on my hands and knees. Take me as I am, and I might not withstand. Oh me, oh my, don't let me die. Oh no, oh me, oh my. If I broke down walls and I tore you open, ain't no loss if you don't bleed out. If I broke down walls and I tore you open, ain't no loss if you don't bleed out. You got your rage bottled up in your eyes. You look at me like I'm the one you despise. You think my strains are all in vain. One day you'll see me on a different plane. That's good. Thank you, Sarah. That was helpful, actually. Thanks. Okay. I guess I was thinking I'd do one more original, one more cover. This other original, it's called "Wake Up in the Afternoon." I wake up in the afternoon and the sun still shines. Bottle next to my bed and now I'm feeling fine. Thinking about the lies I lived, lies I think are drifting and growing old. No ties won't fraternize. I got no use for shepherds or my fold. I once had a dog. He barked too loud. I once had a friend, oh, but two's a crowd. Maybe I'm anachronistic in my way, a masochistic mind. And any way you push me, I just don't see myself moving with my time. And every time we're in a crowd, you wonder why I look so lonely. Well, you're lousy and we're noisy and never run. But I stroll through the winter woods with a grin stretched on my face, because I don't need you at all. No, I don't want you at all. No, I don't like you at all. And I hope you hear me laughing when you fall. I've got a grand vision of grass that I'll graze around my way, and never a dull or dreary day when I frolic in alcoholic haze. Wake up in the afternoon and the sun still shines. And it looks like my phone is dead. Won't someone please tell the time? All right. Okay, this is an old song. This is Prodigal Song, the cover, obviously. Well, poor boy took father bread, started down the road, started down the road, took father bread and started down the road, out into this world where God only knows. That'll be the way I get along. Well, poor boy spent all he had, famine come in the land, famine come in the land. He spent all he had and famine come in the land. Said, I believe I'll go and hire me to some man. And that'll be the way I get along. Well, man said, I'll give you a job for to feed my swine, for to feed my swine. I'll give you a job for to feed my swine. The boy stood there, he hung his head and cried, yeah, 'cause that was just no way to get along. Well, I believe I ride, believe I go back home, believe I go back home, believe I ride, believe I go back home. Down this road as far as I can go. That'll be the way I get along. Well, old man, eldest son, coming home to me, coming after me. Father ran and fell down on his knees, sang and prayed, Lord have mercy on me, mercy. Well, poor boy stood there, hung his head and cried, hung his head and cried. The poor boy stood there, hung his head and cried. He said, Father, won't you look on me as a child? Yeah. Well, man said, eldest son, kill the fattest calf, call the family around, kill that calf, call the family around. My son was lost, but now he is found, and that'll be the way I get along. One more time. Thank you. You're too kind. Oh yeah, sorry.
In the words of Maxine Waters, reclaiming my time now. All right. Got a few more for you. 3, maybe 2. Yeah, it's fine. That's sibling love for you. Oh, I'm not that tall. I fall in love every day on the New York City subway. I fall in love every day on the New York City subway. On the New York City subway. Too fast and too damn much. It's so easy to just give up all I want and all of my dreams. Still you don't notice me. I fall in love every day on the New York City subway. I fall in love every day on the New York City subway. On the New York City subway. Get up in the morning, I just don't know what this is or how it's gonna go. Still I'm waiting in this here line, hoping you give me the time. Oh, I fall in love every day on the New York City subway. I fall in love every day on the New York City subway. On the New York City subway. I fall in love, I fall in love. I fall in love, I fall in love on the New York City subway. On the New York City subway. Well, it never ends. Wondering what's around the next bend. Whatever this city's tonight. Been a hell of a fucking ride. Oh, I fall in love every day on the New York City subway. I fall in love every day on the New York City subway. I fall in love every day on the New York City subway. I fall in love every day on the New York City subway. On the New York City subway. On the New York City subway. Thanks, guys. I wrote that one while living in New York, obviously, and it was based on something stupid I heard someone saying outside of a bar drunk. Anyway. All right, let's see. What do we got time for? 2? Oh, okay. Let's see. All right, I'm throwing this in. I've only played this once before. It was based on a really painful experience, so I thought I would subject you guys to some pain naturally. This is called Lost Woman Song. Sorry. Isn't that awesome? This is short and sweet. It was the best song ever you've ever heard. Laying here, half paralyzed, in a body I can't recognize. trying to find a position that don't hurt to breathe. You were never meant to be. You left just like you came, sudden as a mid-summer rain. But the world in your way, it just ain't the same. Looks like it'll never be again. They say you were never to be, and that should be comfort to me. But how could ain't nothing tear me apart or leave such a hole in your mama's heart? I know life's got no guarantees, and I should take care of me. But I just don't know who that is anymore, and I can't go back to what was before. I just can't go back to what was before. Thanks, guys. Sorry, just looking what I got left. You want to take one? You can, yeah, we can do our thing, and then I got one more to do. Ben, you want to come up?
Ben, come on up here. While Ben's on his way up here, one of the things we like to do is have a little conversation with these folks for a minute, because I think that music is not just about the music they write, but it's who they are, because that's it's kind of what you get to know a little bit about these folks. And Sarah, you mentioned before you play in a band.
I do. Guilty.
As charged. Is there anybody from your band here?
No, actually. I had to
Okay,
think
that's
about
okay.
that for a second.
That's okay. No, that's okay.
My husband's home with the baby, so.
Okay, that might be good, because I read something about them that says these guys are like a wayward group of misfits or something like
Kind
that.
of.
Is that true?
They're bad boys from Lynn.
Bad boys
Lynn,
from
Massachusetts.
Lynn. So what's the name of the band?
Sarah Colvin, the Sagamore James Band. But don't ask me to explain the history of the name.
The name has like...
You need the Lynn boys to explain it.
Oh, okay. So that's where it comes from. And you played in a couple bands, right?
Yes, I used to be in a band called the Jody Grind.
Great, great. And so music is in the family.
Definitely, yes.
Where's this come from? Like, is
Ben,
this...
you want to take that?
Is this... you know, bet...
It's tough
Sarah, why
question.
don't you
He's the
take
youngest.
this? Yeah, I mean...
I think it's probably my father's side.
Yeah.
My great grandfather was a cantor. Am I getting that right?
Yeah, okay,
Yes,
okay. Yeah,
okay.
So,
We're all just very musical.
yeah,
I don't know where it comes
you,
from.
You brought this guy up here, and he rocks the place. That
Yeah.
was fantastic for bringing him
I
in.
also have a
so thank
sister
you.
here who has an incredible voice. If we had more time, we'd bring her
We'd
up
keep
here
going.
too.
The one other thing I quickly want to say is you have a history at Hale.
Oh
right?
yeah, we have very deep roots at Hale, and
Yeah.
it was really exciting to come play here because dating back to before many people probably in this room were born, not some of you, but others of you. We're talking deep 80s.
Deep in, deep in the 80s, going way back.
Oh yeah, for years, and we used to cheat and come at 6 after they stopped checking memberships.
Don't tell Shannon. Where's Shannon? Oh, this is on the down low here.
But
right?
there were years we paid, but there were a lot of years we didn't.
What stays in the Cucciara barn, what's said in the Cucciara barn stays in the barn, except that it's being videotaped and it's going to be on the internet tomorrow.
I used to always come with friends too, like in high school, and swim at the other beach where there's like signs everywhere, like "Do not swim,"
All right,
and then
cut, edit this out. This does not happen here.
there'd be a
No.
person that'd be like, "What? Did you read the sign?" And, "Oh no, sorry, we didn't see it."
All right, Sarah, we're going to go back to music, all right? Is that okay?
This is
She's
the
killing us
misfit,
here.
the
She's
misfit
killing us.
roots.
So you got any recordings? You got any recordings or anything you guys
I
have
do. I have an old album with my band, the Jody Grind, but I brought a CD that has just a sampling of my songs with the band. If anyone's
great.
interested.
And they're right
Only
over
a
there.
suggested donation, but you can have one for free. That's fine.
What's better than
Just
that? And
giving
they're
it
right over
away.
there. You're giving
And
away.
my brother is just starting out, as I'm sure you guys appreciated as much as I did, his awesome original material. He's just getting started in the open mic scene around Boston, and his stuff I think is really great. So this was an
Sarah-
awesome opportunity for him. If I can speak for him, which I
Which is
like to
great.
do that.
Seems like a good idea, actually. So, Sarah, either of you playing anywhere coming soon that we can come see you next? Where can we see
I'm
you?
playing at the Rosy Porch Fest on Tyndale Street in Rosendale, which
Awesome.
is September, I want to say 16th. Okay. Oh, wow. Awesome. Lorraine, you're so full of information.
She's good, huh? Great.
So, yeah. Thank
Great.
you so much for having us.
Let's hear one more from Sarah Kolb. How's
All
that?
right. Thanks, Ben. All right. This song is about a sad subject, addiction, but it's a happy and upbeat tempo, so that's fine. This is called Monkey. Hey you with the monkey on your back. Hey you with the monkey on your back. Is it really worth crying for? Showing worth dying for? Well, you don't know. You don't know when you last saw the sun. Bad in your time till you finally come undone. Life could be so much more. Look what you're giving up on yours for. Hey you there carrying that weight. Don't look now, but you can lay it on the ground any day. Is it really worth crying for? Showing worth dying for? Hey you there passed out on the floor. Crying Thank you so much. Thank you, Eric. This is an awesome, awesome night, and really psyched to be here.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sarah Bowles. Thank you, Sarah. You know, Sarah, that was great. What we neglected to say, Zach, come on up here, buddy. Start to get yourselves ready here. What we I didn't neglected to say about Sarah too is that, you know, in her other job, she's actually an attorney in Boston. Yeah, right. And in 2015, she was with the top women of law in Massachusetts. We have like a few different talents here showing off. There you go. How good. Who'd have thunk? So that's the other thing you do. This is the real thing. So we are now lucky to have Zach Bowles with us, and Zach is a local singer-songwriter. Zach lives in Medfield. He's from nearby. He hosts an open mic at the Noon Hill Grill, plays at Tommy Doyle's at the Middle East. I think you have Middle East coming up soon. Maybe I may get that right. I don't know. Midway Cafe, a few other places. Zach's a local musician who pens great songs that hit home in an American working class way. They are reminiscent of Bruce Springsteen, John Mellencamp, and Jerry Jeff Walker. This comes from Boston Loves Music, and so we are thrilled to have Zach with us here tonight. Zach, welcome to the stage. I'm going to use this opportunity to public service. This is a public service announcement, is what we'll do. For those of you who don't know a lot about Hale, if there's folks in the room who aren't super familiar, Hale is 1,100 acres, really an education organization. We are focused on providing programs for children and adults and families throughout the greater Boston area. In the summer months, just today, we had approximately 2,000 children here for summer camp experiences. Throughout the summer, thank you, we will see about over 4,000 children will come through our summer camp programs during the summer. And during the school year, we'll have about 8,000 kids who come from September through June, and they'll come through for school-related programs. So Hale does a lot of different things. And actually, while Sarah was playing, I was thinking, you know, it's education. That's what we're all about. And there's a part of music that is education, and it's this element of learning about other things, and we open our minds and think about things when we're listening to music. So this is just a little extension of that mission that we have at Hale of all the things that we're doing. But that was my public service announcement.
Thank you.
How
for
we
the
doing,
public
Zach?
service. I'm doing good. Sorry about
You feeling good? No, it's all
I
right.
think this thing is actually going to fall out again when I start playing, but we'll
Hey,
just keep rolling it.
If you know what we'll do is we can put a mic over there if we need to.
All
We
right,
can
we'll
make
work
this
on it.
work.
Thank you very much. This is exciting. How are you guys all doing? That first, you guys were awesome. That was killer. Check. Good. All right. So this first song I'm gonna play is called "Gentle Touch." Lose a few times and learn to say the sad feelings are as good as clouds on a sunny day. But now I've heard her and I know why. She needs the rain and I'm like a goddamn desert sky. If the guys don't laugh, I don't talk about it. But a joke without a smile leads her to doubt if I'll ever get out from behind. This concrete dam I've been building in my mind. I'm not too good at this heartfelt stuff. It's a whole lot easier to play it tough. My calloused hands are a bit rough. on, I'm working on that gentle touch. I don't think I'm hollow or made of stone. I can't stand like a statue forever alone. I'm thinking about those tears in her eyes. You better believe me when I say I'm searching for a way to cry. I'm not too good at this heartfelt stuff. It's a whole lot easier to play it tough. My calloused hands are a bit rough. Baby, hang on, I'm working on that gentle touch. On that gentle touch. On that gentle touch. Thank you. This next song is called My Collar is Blue. It's like, I guess it's like a working man's love song about something like that. No one's getting rich with the sweat on their back. I can't buy you Louis Vuitton or stuff like that. Holes in the knees of the jeans that I wear. Socks on the weekends, I don't always match the pair. But the lawyer's suit and manner, you won't find it on me. I'm hoping you're the kind of girl who likes simplicity, 'cause baby, whoa baby, I just want to love you. So I hope that it's no big deal, and being up front is the best thing to do. Baby, my collar is blue. Darling, I treat you like a queen, except for all the jewelry, but you know what I mean. They say everything silver fades to gray, but I hear real love gets stronger every day. So baby, oh baby, I just want to love you. So I hope that it's no big deal, and being up front is the best thing to do. 'Cause baby, my color is blue. I'll keep on working so hard for you. Please just tell me what what you're thinking. I said, baby, darling, I've just got to know. Whoa, whoa, I said, baby, whoa, baby, I just want to love you. So I hope that it's no big deal, and being up front is the best thing to do. 'Cause baby, you're my caller. I said, darling, my caller. Alright, baby, you're my caller is blue. Yeah, so blue. Thank you. This place, I love the setting that you guys did in here. The room is so awesome, and these lights are so cool. This is awesome. Thank you guys. Thanks for having me down and setting it up. This next song, this is a little bit of a silly song. This one's called Jack of All Trades with a Cold One. Lines I mow aren't perfectly straight. It was a little bit crooked when I hung the gate, but girl, I'll work straight through the hardest part of the day, as long as I don't get too thirsty. People said Jack of all trades is a master of none, but put a beer in my hand and I'll get it done. A Jack of all trades with a cold one. The tree I cut, it barely hit the shed. Did a second coat of paint when the first was still wet, but a job I couldn't do I haven't met, as long as I can keep my whistle wet. People said Jack of all trades is a master of none. Put a beer in my hand and I'll get it done. I'm a Jack of all trades with a gold one. Instrumental. Girl, I know you said not to mess around with electrical wiring, but I really think it's something I can do. When I was up real late last night, I barely opened that case, and I was reading all about it on YouTube. People said Jack of all trades is a master of none. Open up that cooler and we'll have some fun. I'm a Jack of all trades with a gold. One more time. Well, people said Jack of all trades is a master of none. But put a beer in my hand and I'll get it done. I'm a Jack of all trades with a gold one. Well, I'm a Jack of all trades with a cold one. Thank you. All right, so thank you very much. This next song, I've got one here from my buddy Ken over there, got me a beer. This next song is called Dust, and the tree company I worked for like a few years ago got bought out by like a big international corporation, and I hadn't been there that long, so it wasn't like a big deal to me. But all like the old timers were pretty bummed out about it, so somehow that turned into a song. So this one's called Dust. Staring through the dust, kicking up behind the wheels of a 1-ton truck, and I'm walking through the rows. Chippers, chainsaws, boxes as they go away. Set them off one by one. They'll be gone before the day is done. Of this dust comes settling down, when everything cracks and rusts in the ground, when a distant echoes the only sound, you'll know there used to be some hard-working guys in this town. I'll pack up my stuff, throw it down in the back, no one's gonna make a fuss. It's just the last day. Start again and find a new way. Years go like a breeze. I'm just reliving some old memory, but it's time to go. Dust comes settling down, when everything cracks and rusts in the ground, when a distant echoes the only sound, you'll know there used to be some hard-working guys around. I'm staring through the dust, kicking up behind the wheels of a 1-ton truck, and I'm walking through the rows of chippers, chainsaws, boxes as they go. Thank you. What are we doing for time? 3? So 2 and then stop. Okay. Yeah. So far I've been playing original stuff. So this next one's called "Simple as a Whiskey and a Beer." This one I wrote after a couple bar cover gigs. I guess that inspires like beer and whiskey songs. It's kind of like a classic country title, I guess. Maybe even a little cliche. Bottle tops, the smell of hops, an old familiar scene. An old jukebox starts to squawk like a worn-out tambourine. I don't know where she goes, but she knows where I'll be. I'm down at the local water hole, and that's where you'll find me. Wish everything was simple as a whiskey. Wish everything was easy and clear. My woman's got me thinking on life's mysteries. Simple as sipping whiskey and drinking a beer. The first one burns and then it turns sweet like honeyed tea. Another shot melts the rocks that float so easily. An old guitar in a gritty bar is playing to the beat. And over there in the corner chair, that's where you'll find me. Everything was simple as a whiskey. Wish everything was easy and clear. A woman's got me thinking all life's mysteries. Wish everything was simple as sipping whiskey and drinking beer. Everything was simple as a whiskey and a beer. A long, slow sip of alcohol, and I'm on my way away from here. One's a little keepsake, one's a souvenir. I wish everything was simple as a whiskey and a beer. Thank you. You guys are too nice. And then, okay. All right, we'll play cover. This one's a classic Johnny Cash song, Folsom Prison Blues. I don't sing this one quite as loud. Thank you very much. Yeah, right. I hear that train a-coming, rolling round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when, 'cause I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. Time keeps dragging on, but that train keeps moving on down to San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mother told me, son, always be a good boy, don't you ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. I hear that lonesome whistle, I hang my head and cry. Rich folk eating in a fancy dining car, probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. But I know I had it coming to me, I know I can't be free. But that train keeps moving down the line, you know it tortures me. If they freed me from this prison, if that railroad car were mine, you know I'd move it just a further down the line, far from Folsom Prison. That's where I'd want to stay. And I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I've never actually had to do this before.
Dude, that was awesome, man.
Oh, thank you. You're too kind. This is awesome. This setup is beautiful. This is a great place to play. Thank you.
Thanks. So there were a few themes in Zach's. And so that was cool, right? The themes are pretty cool. We caught on to something. What kind of got me a little concerned over here is clearly Dad's favorite song is the song that had to do with drinking beer, doing work in the yard, and trees almost hitting the shed. There's got to be a story. Or what? I mean, I know you work for a tree company.
I
is that
think just maybe I come from a long line of home project doers. So, maybe
Okay.
that's it. I don't know.
Well, I'm on a home
And
project
maybe there's a beer involved.
involved every
I don't
once in a
know.
while.
I think his mother-in-law once was concerned because he had the power cutter saw for some boards out,
Yeah.
doing a little cabin thing, and I think she even had to ban beer from
From the job.
the job. Yeah, I think so.
Well, you jack of all trades, but with a beer in his hand, he was in good shape. I kind of want to know where you guys live on Saturday afternoon so I can just come on by and hang out, watch you do work, and have a drink and stuff. It sounds like a good idea. No, seriously, that was really great.
Thank
And
you.
so what gets you going with your music? What clearly you got some things that have,
I honestly
right
I
about.
don't really know. I think I just like to play a lot,
yeah.
and then I like to write songs, and then I guess maybe out of stubbornness, I feel like I need to perform them live. So I don't know.
Well, we're grateful for that, I'd say, that you're performing. That's great.
I've gotten better at singing in front of people, but I definitely didn't like it at first. It was very nerve-wracking. But
How long you been doing it?
like 5-10 years. I don't know. So like playing guitar since high school, but
Yeah.
singing more recently.
Great. And you play at a variety of places around. Tell us where you play at times.
The Midway Cafe is really cool. So if any of you guys are musicians, I would definitely contact them and try to set up playing there because they're really open to pretty much anyone and they're super nice. Midway
You
Cafe
got
is
and
cool.
what's the Noon Hill Grill thing? Because you got some local folks
We did
here.
one night of music at Noon Hill Grill, but I run an open mic at Brewers Coalition Newtonville. So if anyone is in the Newton area and wants to come play some songs, we're gonna start September 13th. Goes from 9 to 11 p.m. They're also really nice. Brewers Coalition in Newtonville,
Great.
but they're super nice there too. They're awesome.
Yeah. Now you worked for a tree company for a while.
I still do.
You
Yeah.
still do.
Yeah.
Which tree company? Let's give them a little plug.
JM. This is the plug here. I'm wearing.
Oh, we got the hat.
JM King Arboriculture. They're based in Millis. They're really great. You
Great.
should call them.
You should call them.
If you need a tree cut to hit your shed, call them.
Don't tell them that. I mean,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I
No,
know.
they're very professional. Like as professional as it gets.
And we assume they don't drink on the job.
No, there's
no
absolutely
none
no
of that.
drinking. No,
Now,
no
so
shenanigans.
So you work for a tree company. Are you one of the people who climbs up?
Yeah.
You climb way up
Yes,
there
yes.
and can put a tree like right. I'm always in
Yeah,
awe of those people.
Oh, thank you.
That's pretty
But
amazing.
I'm in awe of this. So
Okay,
it's,
well, that's
Everyone's
cool.
got their.
Everyone's got their
talents,
thing.
yeah,
Everyone's got their thing. Well, that was great, and great to have you with us
Thank you for having
tonight.
me. I appreciate
Fantastic.
it.
How about we hear one more?
Thank you
fun
guys. You guys
section?
are been really nice. Thank you guys so much for clapping and being nice to me and stuff. And the music that I heard in the first set was awesome, and I'm really looking forward to hearing Josie play in a couple minutes. This last song is called Beer Drops. I should say, so this is a song that I wrote like part of, and then I completely gave up on it, and then I hang out with Ken Carter over here, who played here not that long ago. And I played a little bit for him, and he helped me kind of finish this song, so Ken get some credit for this one. Beer Drops. It rhymes with teardrops. If I could rewind tears and go back to drinking beers with my girl and saying cheers to all our friends, you bet I would in a flash. But now she's gone and left me flat, and the bartender closed my tab and he's kicking me out again. I must admit, at first it made me mad, but now it's settling in. Plain old sad, no more beer drops, splashing out her glass, dripping down on the bar table, passing by her lips as she sips on her favorite label, spilling half her glass on her skinny jeans, singing karaoke version Billie Jean. But now I'm just a miserable human being, 'cause there is no more beer drops, only teardrops. Now it's time to say goodbye, suck it up and dry my eyes, get on up and live my life like I did before. But here I am, all choked up, and my heart is all broke up. I'm not sure I can get up to find the door. No more beer drops, Drinking every glass, pouring every bottle down to the bottom. Knocking it back every time, even when I don't want one. Holding that glass upside down till the whole world comes tumbling down. I'm so desperate now, 'cause there is no more beer drops, only teardrops. I must admit, I screwed up bad. That beautiful girl was the sweetest I ever had. No more beer drops. Never met a glass dripping down on the barroom table. Passing by her lips as she sips on her favorite label. Spilling half her glass on her skinny jeans. But now I'm just a miserable human being. 'Cause there is no more beer drops, only these goddamn teardrops. Only these damn teardrops. Only these teardrops. Thank you guys so much. You're a very wonderful audience. Thank you very much. And thank you, Eric, for setting this up. Fantastic. A good dumb plug.
You're good. Well, thanks again. That was fantastic, Zach. And, you know, people, you were kind enough to thank me. There's a lot of people here that make this happen. And one of those people that makes this happen is Shannon Obey. Where's Shannon? You know, it's Shannon's. Thank you for all your hard work, Shannon. And I'd like on the count of three for all of us to say happy birthday, Shannon. 1, 2, 3. So Shannon turned 21 again today, and so we are fortunate enough now to have a woman with us who, not that long ago, was in another state regularly, and is now here. She is was in Illinois for a while, I think a long while. Am I right about that?
My whole life.
Her whole life. And as of just a few months ago, a couple years ago, joined the Boston area music scene and has been playing in a variety of different places. She's also teaching some music at the Boston School of Music Arts and the Conservancy of Highlands in Newton. She's playing at the Midway local coffee houses. She's playing... she's doing a little busking, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, playing a little.
Yeah.
Yep, she's playing on.
Did it for a year, and
Yep.
that's how I got the ball rolling.
She got the ball rolling here, and you know, one of her fellow musicians describes her saying she's been gigging for much of her teen and adult life, and her vocal prowess and overall musicianship greatly reflect her abilities. She's a rare breed of musician with an unassuming talent that can floor a room, and I've seen it happen. The Aeronaut Brewery, where Josie's played a few times,
Yes.
says Josie is one of Aeronaut's favorite musical forces. Josie patiently slays the guitar and sings the sweet blues like you wish you remembered them. So, Josie,
Hi.
will you play some music like we remember it? I guess, or something like that? Ladies and gentlemen, Josie Lauder.
Hey. Yeah. Oh, you do? Okay, cool. Say it again. Okay. Can I have a little more like treble in the vocals? All right. How we doing? Awesome. Thank you so much for having me. Let's give it up for the two performers before me. They were awesome. Sarah and Zach. Oh, and Sarah's brother. Killing it. I want to take some rhythm lessons from that guy. Got me on there? There she is. Why does everyone name their guitar Girl? 'Cause girls are awesome! Duh. Okay, so I grew up in a musical household. My parents were rock stars to me growing up. My mom was like Pat Benatar in her rhinestone jumpsuits. My dad was like a fusion of Santana meets George Benson, and they played amazing music, and they loved hard and they hated hard, and yeah. So anyway, that's why I'm here. So anyway, they're both in a lot better place now, and so still here, thankfully. Anyway, this first song I'm going to introduce you to is one of my dad and my stepmom's songs that they wrote together. The song is called Fairy Tale. I don't believe in fairy tales, even though I try. I've never seen a happy ending that did not make me cry. These sentimental journeys are always leading me astray, just like Red Riding Hood. I always lose my way. Jack and Jill get complicated on a moonlit night. And love is only make-believe till you get it right. And kisses always last forever. Once upon a time, yes, it's so easy in a nursery rhyme. Cinderella's got nothing but an old pair of shoes, and Sleeping Beauty's just a girl with nothing else to do. Yeah. Oh, no, no, no. There's a land of wishes where all our dreams come true, a place where lonely dishes run away with spoons, and you can spend a lifetime waiting on your star. Oh, and happy ever after is right where you are. Cinderella's got nothing but an old pair of shoes, and Sleeping Beauty's just a girl with nothing else to do. Oh, but if you believe in magic, yes, it dampens all the time. It is so easy. Yes, it is so easy. So easy in a nursery rhyme. Thank you. All right. Ooh, something feeding? Am I hearing something? Is that a plane? Oh, okay. I thought it was feeding. You know, when you're up here and you hear a microphone start to feed back, you feel like the world's ending. Okay. All right. I'll play one that I wrote now. This is a tune that I wrote when I was just thinking about all the people who don't have a voice, and I just want to be able to sing maybe their pain through my body to maybe help someone listen to them. We live in a world where empathy needs to just keep heightening. I think our hearts are opening. I think there's an awakening happening. And anyway, this song is just about that, someone who is not being heard. Sitting here, I'm letting it all pour out. I'm letting my heart sing freely. 'Cause regardless of where we come from, regardless of where we've been, I still feel your pain deep within. Deep within. These walls keep on trying to scare me. Oh, but I'm gonna push on back with this here guitar on my lap, and I'll never let them with no name. What I need and 'cause regardless of where we come from, regardless of where we've been, I still feel your pain deep, deep, deep within. Sitting here, letting it all pour out. Thank you. All right, so you guys didn't realize you came to a band rehearsal. Okay, so let's go over the chorus. I want y'all to sing with me. Okay? All right. So this song is called Let's Get Lost, and that's all you have to say. Okay? So you'll hear the verses are on the D chord, and it goes, let's get lost. rhythm got our hand again. Let's get lost. Oh, yeah. Let the fingers feel some sand. Let's get lost. Let the stars be our guide. One more time. Let's get lost. With nothing but the horizon in our sight. Let's go ahead and start this thing. We already got it going. It's just about taking a drive and not knowing where the hell you're going, and that's the best part. So let's take a drive down some road, even a walk down the lane. Somewhere new, somewhere free, somewhere I can taste some sweet honey. Here we go. So let's get lost. Let the rhythm guide our hands. Let's get lost. Oh, yeah. Let our fingers through some sand. Let's get lost. Whoa, 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 baby. Let the stars be our guide. And let's get lost. With nothing but the horizon in our sight. It don't take much deep of faith. This journey is meant for us to take. So let's go somewhere new, yeah. Somewhere free, somewhere I can taste that sweet honey. So let's get lost. Let the rhythm guide us. Let's get lost. Yeah, you guys have that. Run our fingers through some sand. Let's get lost. Let the stars be our guide. Let's get lost, yeah. With nothing but the horizon in our sight. Thank you. You guys did awesome. All right. All right. Then I can go somewhere other than just down the lane. I can go get lost somewhere outside of, well, now I've been to Massachusetts, which is great. No, I got to go a lot of places, actually. In the U.S., I played golf in college. It's just weird. I didn't even get to guitar until I was like 22 or 23 after I hung up my clubs and was like, what am I going to do now? I can't afford this game. Okay. You know? Well, I think I'll take up the guitar to pay my bills. And that's what I did. And look at me now. Yeah. Okay, so anywho, let's see. What shall we do? Let's do, let's see if I can remember how to play this one. Boz Scaggs. I've never got a request for Boz Scaggs, and I'm so happy now. Yeah, my parents will be really excited about that. Let's see. Let's do. Yeah. This song is about being yourself. And for a long time, I had to write songs to try to like help convince myself to be myself, you know? Because I was terrified. The world is scary. But you have to just open your heart and let it out. 'Cause there's a lot of love in there. Well, don't be afraid to be yourself. 'Cause after all, no one else is gonna make that change. Ooh. It's time for you to rearrange your mind so we can rise up and fly, baby, to that place where we don't have to hide no more. So let that light hit you right between your eyes. If the color you wear ain't the color they like, and if the color you are makes somebody wanna fight, don't you dare let them make you feel that way. Stand up, teach love anyway, so we can rise up and fly, baby, to that place where we don't have to hide no more money. Let the light hit you right between your eyes. To love unconditionally, baby. Thank you. Yeah. Hair in the mouth. All right. Thank you. Yeah. Let those arms out and spin around in circles in the sun. You guys had it figured out in the 60s. All right. So do a little more guitar-oriented song. I wrote this when I sang for the longest time. Like I said, I didn't pick up the guitar till much later. And I just kind of got sick of just having to deal with other people. I was like, I just want to play my own guitar. Why? I'm going to do it myself. I mean, I love my family, but we butt heads. We did back in the day anyway. It's all good now. But anyway, so through my early 20s, I sang all the time, and I blew out my voice. And so it's like a struggle to get things out from me anymore. And so I had to kind of relearn, like, what am I going to do to get out? Because I used to sing, like, lots of rock and roll and funk and, like, Aretha, you know? And, like, you know, I can't do that anymore. So I was, like, going crazy in my mind. I'm like, what am I going to do? And I decided to just give myself over to just music and, like, realized that music is not just my vocal cords. You know, it's in your heart, and you can learn how to express yourself in many ways. So it took me a long time to learn that. And so this song is called Love for Life, and it's kind of about my love relationship with my guitar and music. Be my baby, be my baby for life. 'Cause I will treat you right. Be my lover, be my friend, tonight and every night. 'Cause I will treat you baby, oh, for life. 'Cause I will treat you right. Oh, be my lover, be my friend, tonight and every night. Thank you. Appreciate the love, guys. How we doing there? 2 more and then we're doing the meeting. Okay. Okay, cool. I just want to play this little groove. It'll be a short one, just because I'm working on it. And being in the country is reminding me of where I come from. And I just want to play this little groove that I'm working on. So I'm going to pretend that I got a really awesome band with me. Come find me. Fiddler. Fiddler in the barn, on the roof, I don't care where you're at. Get in here and play. Okay, so let's see. Let's do this one. Drop D. So sometimes we feel like we're almost ready to just take off and fly, but we got that last little bit of baggage. This song is meant to shake it off. It's called Too Heavy to Fly. Pouring down, I'm just a little too heavy to fly. I'm gonna find a way with the light in my heart, shed a skin and bloom into a brand new start. I'm gonna find my way. I'm gonna find it. Sun shining bright on a brand new day. Letting go the suitcase full, all the bones and bruises no longer will pull it down. Gonna listen to the voice inside that always ends up being right. I'm gonna find my way. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find my way. Sun shining bright on a brand new day.
wow is right. You know, Josie, that was great. Thank you.
Thanks.
You didn't have a band tonight, which you've played with a band, but there's a cool thing going on that I liked a lot because your music has these great, you know, there's this ups and downs and stuff, and if we're all quiet, you have a band. Shh. They're peeping away. They're peeping. That we got. It was great. We couldn't bring you a fiddler though. That you wanted. So you been singing your whole life. You said. Yeah. You started when you were young, a kid.
Oh yeah.
Family was a big musical family in Illinois.
In Illinois, my mom and dad. My dad played guitar and had a recording studio. He was in every type of band that you can imagine.
Really?
He started in country and then made his way to rock and then made his way to like Santana and then made his way to funk and then jazz and then like 10 years ago he said, screw it all, I just want to play acoustic guitar, and he gave my brother and I his electrics, which I'm not mad about, but I am kind of sad and miss the rock and roll days.
The rock and roll part of
Dad, man.
So this was in Springfield, Illinois, right?
Yeah.
Is where you guys grew up, and he played all over the place. And big
all
thing.
around Illinois.
That's great, and that's sort of.
And then my mom, she,
Yeah.
like I said, she, was on stage, and I was in the womb. Just
that
along
answers
for
a
the
lot
ride.
right there.
Yeah, along for the ride. So
Along for the ride. That's great.
yeah, man.
Yeah, and so you picked up the guitar late.
Yeah, I always they're around the house, but it was like dad and my brother played, and my mom sang and wrote songs too, but it was like they were the guitar players, and I would just get so nervous and feel like the worst guitar player ever around them. So I knew how to play like a G chord, not even, a D major for like 10 years. That was it. And I didn't have any songs, nothing. And one little riff that was like, and then I was like, oh, I'm cool,
Right.
But that was it. And then, like I said, I played sports. So that was like my life. When you play sports in high school and in college, it's your job, baby. Wake up, it's your job. It's great. I got to go and travel.
Right.
But I didn't, So anyway, like my senior year, I took my guitar and was like, I'm going to start playing music, guys.
Right. I mean, so that means you've been playing guitar for like a year and a half. Right? No.
Oh, no,
But
I'm
you
old enough to
clearly
get
have-
those jokes. No. It's begun.
It's because, right. No. But I mean, I've been playing guitar a long time, and what you do on that thing is really amazing. Really amazing.
Thank you.
Really.
Thanks. Yeah.
A lot of us can play guitar, and then there's someone who can sort of, as you were describing it, sort of love the instrument in a different way. And how did you get, how many hours? A lot of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of time.
A lot of time.
And a lot of influences,
So who
not
are
being
they?
afraid to listen to all kinds of different people. And the first book that I bought was a Tommy Emmanuel book, and I got made fun of for that by this one guy, and I'll never forget it.
Right.
But yeah, the first song I tried to learn was a Tommy Emmanuel song, so that helps.
Yeah, right.
And just being around music, and also, I tell my students, like, no matter where you're at, you can learn something from somebody, and you can teach something. And as you're teaching what even though you think it's only like a D major chord or something, you're teaching this to somebody. You're learning so much by teaching, and that's what I've learned at these schools. Like these kids kids of all ages have changed my life, and really taught, teaching makes you grow so much.
Get as much from
Exactly.
the teaching as it's a reciprocal
yin and
thing.
yang, honey.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we do here.
That's what we
Teach,
do.
that's
We
right.
teach them.
We teach them, absolutely. So
This is poison ivy.
right, yeah, that's right. We're doing that right after the show. We're going to look for poison ivy tonight. It's part of tonight's gig is the poison ivy tour. This is a birch tree as well. So you came to Boston 2 years ago. What brought you here?
Music.
Music.
Yep.
Tell us more. I mean,
Yes. I followed a friend out here,
Yep.
and I just ended up staying.
Cool.
And
It's a good place. We're
It is
lucky
great.
for the fact that you're around here.
I kind of
clearly.
yearned, I just want to learn, and I want to meet as many people
Yeah.
as possible, because like we need that. We need the connection, and I yearned for that. I love my family and friends back home, but I yearned. The music was like calling me, and the music does call us if you listen. I mean, our hearts play music all day long, you know.
Mhm.
So music is what can save us.
It's
so.
true. It's a great language that we all speak,
Yeah.
and it's really cool. Yeah. So where are you playing now? I mean, at the beginning, I sort of said you're playing here, playing there, but you need to be playing all the time.
I
So-
haven't been playing too much lately just because I'm trying to get my teaching going,
Yeah.
which is like my main focus right now. But
Yeah.
I want to start gigging. I want to put together like an awesome jazz,
Yeah.
R&B, kind of groovy, funky band. So that's like
Yeah.
going to be in my next, over the year, my goal.
Your goal is
Yeah.
to find that jazz R&B group that sort of.
Some funk and space. As a musician, the biggest thing you can learn is playing with space just as much as the sound you're creating, and getting used to letting the note soar and hang up there. And don't be afraid, like, oh God, let it hang. Get used to that feeling,
Yeah.
you know?
That's great. Well, that's great. Well, good luck with that
Thank
effort.
you.
We hope to keep in touch and
Right
see
on.
where this all goes. And would it be bad if I said we want to hear 2 more?
No.
Because I don't know about these people, but I want to hear 2 more. So would you give us a couple more? That would be-
Yeah.
Josie Louder.
Right on. Okay. All right, so I'll do a little cover. This is my favorite little jazz song to cover. Oh, drop D. Oh, summertime. And the living is so easy. Fish are jumping. And the cotton is so high. Your daddy's rich. And your mama is so good looking. Oh, hush now, little baby. Don't, you cry. One of these mornings, you're gonna rise up singing. Then we'll spread your wings over and take to the sky, till that morning. There ain't nothing that can harm you. With your mama and your daddy standing by. Thanks. Okay, so let's do right, so this last tune is called Here to Love, and it's kind of like my mantra of my life. And when I met my best friend, her name is Brady, and I love her more than anything. And when you meet that first friend that isn't your family, or maybe you have never met anyone like that, and then you finally meet someone that really loves you for who you are, and they look at you and you're like, you accept me? And they're like, yeah, what's the big deal? Her love was so strong and changed me forever. So this song, and it also comes from the love of my mom and kind of that feeling. So this is called Here to Love. Won't run when the rain rolls in, when times get hard, against unjust I'll stand. Darkened skies. No, I'm there among the light, and I'll give you my life. If you need someone to stand up and fight, no. Look for me, I'll lead you back across and guide you with my smile. Take my hand and stay a while, and I'll give you my someone to stand up and fight. No, don't run, don't hide. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks.
Well, thank you, Josie, and thank you all for coming out tonight. It was great to have so many of you join us this evening. Our next one is October 26th. We'll be right back here in this barn with some more live music, so don't miss that. It will be great. We look forward to seeing you. Hey, Sarah, Ben, Zach, thank you all for coming out and playing tonight. You guys were fantastic. Josie, thank you. No. Yeah, the camera crew, right, there you go, right. Thank you all. We appreciate your support, and have a great evening. Drive safely on your way out of here, and use your flashlights to get to your car. Thank you.